Hello everybody, myself Tanvi. I'm here to teach new topic of land and real estate law. And the topic is related to the first unit, and the name of the topic is land system and land revenue policy. Now, in this particular video, I would only discuss what are the three different types of land revenue system, and how in the next video I will discuss how land revenue administration prevailed, what was the history, and what are the rights of title holder, and what are the rights of government, and what are the there are three lists: union, concurrent, and state list. So what all items are there in the Indian constitution with regard to land? So I'll progress with this particular video. Now, if I talk about land revenue policy, land revenue policy of permanent settlement, Lord Cornwallis introduced a revenue system in the state of Bengal, Bihar, Odisha, also known as permanent settlement. This was a pact made with the zamindars who collected revenues from the peasants and handed over a fixed amount to the British. Now, zamindars extracted exorbitant revenue from the peasant and became wealthy, and the company also received their share without any failure. But the condition of peasants who were unable to bear the tax burden was pathetic. And Rohitwari, the first system which I talked about was Zamindari, also known as permanent settlement. The second type of land revenue policy or system is Rohitwari. Rohitwari prevailed in the southern provinces of British India. Under this system, company collected revenue directly from farmers, but they did not provide any proprietary rights on the cultivating of the peasant. The taxes were also very high. And Mehelwari system, the third type of land revenue system is Mehelwari. This system of revenue collection prevailed in the central and northern provinces of British India. According to this system, the company collected the tax remitted by the village heads or the head of joint families and not from the individual farmers. So by if so all this while I was the video consisted of content relating to land revenue system. There are three kinds of land revenue system. First is zamindari, second is roitwari, then mehelwari, and now I'm here to discuss because of this land revenue system, what was the effect on the peasants, because it is a much discussed topic, that because of this land revenue system there were a lot of adverse effects on the peasants. And even after India got independence, I mean that system prevailed since very long. Therefore, after India getting independence, there were a lot of laws passed in order to abolish zamindari system, especially in states of Bihar, um, Bihar, and southern state. And later in the next upcoming videos, I will also talk about what all laws and what all constitution provisions eventually contributed to the aspect of zamindari system or abolishment of zamindari system, and amendment of land reforms in order to help the peasants and in order to help the poor people which are trading or which are indulge in the first primary source of income or first primary economic activity, that is agriculture. So what are the effects on peasants? First effect is East India Company levied taxes in the form of liquid cash. In order to simplify the taxation process, all the lands were measured and pattas were issued to the farmers. Taxes were calculated according to the extent of the land. And they had to pay a fixed amount, and there were no relaxation even for crop failure. The peasants had to take loans from the ruler money lenders to pay their taxes. The indebted farmers were ill treated by the money lenders. Police and the court also supported the money lenders and zamindars. The intensity of the exploitation faced by the peasants increased day by day and finally led to clashes between landlords and peasants. Now, conclusion. I want to conclude by saying that land revenue policies adopted by British worked as the tool to exploit the poor peasants, as we discussed above in the previous until now. Now, this is what I this the particular video only talked about land revenue system prevailed before India got independence. Uh, just after India got independence, uh, nobody talked even about population. Nobody talked about economy. Nobody talked about education, poverty. Nothing. They only talked about the first much debated topic was only land and adverse effect of zamindari system on these peasants, because there were a lot of peasants of small farmers who were being exploited by these landlords, and there were a lot of petitions filed in different high courts, writ petitions filed in different high courts in order to abolish zamindar system and to reform land policies, etc., in order to benefit all these peasants. So till now, whatever land system adopted by British will doesn't did not hold any great value to the peasants and poor peasants, especially people who are working under the landlords. But later on, slowly, gradually, the situation amended, laws came into existence, and there are a lot of judgments. High Court and Supreme Court have strong judgments with regard to support of poor peasants, especially major constitution amendments till now is only based on land and land revenue system in order to support poor peasants. So, in the upcoming lectures, I will also talk about uh, the scenario which prevailed post independence. Thank you so much.